A do-it-yourself alien gray tutorial by TerryGami Crafts. The universe is full of mysteries, and many brave voices over the years have been stepping forward with information that makes us wonder, are we alone? Well, today we're not waiting for aliens to visit. We're making our very own gray alien, TerryGami style, perfect for space parties, sci-fi birthdays, or just for kids who love to imagine what is beyond the stars. From a simple square, we're about to make something out of this world. You can change the color of the washcloth, but then you won't have a gray alien anymore. However, most of us don't know what color aliens are. Check out Amazon for bulk 12 by 12 multicolored washcloths, which are reasonably priced. There are 5 different color combinations. Get the PDF links below the video for a printout of both the materials and the patterns.
Greetings, Earth friends. Here I am up close.
Steam iron the washcloth front and back. The cloth I'm using today is 12 by 12. Now cut off the tag if there is one. Place the cloth in a diamond shape. Make sure the tag remnant is in the corner to be rolled. Roll the cloth kind of tightly to the center of the cloth. Turn the cloth around. Place a book or something there to keep it from unraveling, and roll the other corner to the center of the cloth. Measure down 4 1/2 inches and place an alligator clip, a bobby pin, or a sewing clip at that point. From the 4 1/2 inch mark, measure down 2 1/2 inches and place an alligator clip there. Fold the cloth over to the 2 1/2 inch alligator clip. Wrap a rubber band or a braid elastic around your non-dominant hand. Now grab the cloth under the 4 1/2 inch clip and wrap the elastic around the corners. Measure it to make sure it's at the 4 1/2 inch mark and at the 2 1/2 inch mark. To get ahead of forming the arms, put the cloth with the corners facing you with a 4 1/2 inch corner at the bottom. Spread the corner out. Instruction. The pipe cleaners in the next step are optional. They will give you the ability to maneuver the arms better. If you don't want them, just do the same steps without them. Just roll one of the sides of the corner to the center and then the other side to the center as instructed. Clip the arms with sewing clips. Cut 2 pipe cleaners 6 inches long and put 2 pipe cleaners overlapping about a 1/2 inch on each side. Roll the 4 1/2 inch corner up to the pipe cleaners. Then roll the other side to the pipe cleaner. And clip it with a sewing clip about a 1/2 inch down on the material because the hand is a 1/2 inch long. How to anchor thread to terry cloth. Double thread a needle and then tie a knot in the end. Thread the needle through the terry cloth and then go through the double thread at the end by the knot to anchor it to the terry cloth. Anchor the needle and thread to the material by the sewing clip. And sew across the arm. Once you get to the other side by the other clip, tie it off. Now turn the cloth inside out. Now the rolls are on the outside of the cloth and the corners are on the inside of the cloth. Instructions. As you're forming the head, make sure the arms are below the head and in the body. Double thread a needle with gray thread and tie a knot in it. Put it aside. To form the head, roll up the side with the 2 1/2 inch corner and measure down 1 1/2 inch. Here, you can either wrap it with a rubber band around the head and cover it with a ribbon or sew it. First, make sure the folds on the face are right. If there are any salvages showing, tuck them under. Take your needle and thread and anchor it to the back side of the head at the bottom of the neck. Tack down the back side of the head to the front side of the head several times. Sew across the body, catching the face material in with the body material. Sew all the way across to the other side of the head. Once you get to the other side of the head, tack down the front side of the head to the back side of the head. Make sure you don't catch the arm material. And then tie it off. Turn the alien over and go down to the bottom back of the neck. Anchor the thread to one of the rolls. Tack it down several times so the back doesn't split open. And tie it off. Instructions. Now to finish off the arms, wrists, and hands. Bend over the pipe cleaners about 1/4 inch on each side. Otherwise, they will poke through the washcloth. You may have to trim them to fit the hands. Remember, thumbs are up. After we get all the pipe cleaners bent over, stretch out the arms. The arms seem a little fat, so take a needle and matching thread and make a dent with your finger where the seam is and anchor the thread to one side of the dent. And sew it up. Start tapering down to the wrist and stop 1/2 inch from the end. Notice I have made adjustments so the pipe cleaners fit the hands. Anchor the thread to the terry cloth by the thumb. And make a mitten-like hand with the thumb facing upwards. Tie it off and repeat on the other side. Instructions for the feet. Wrap an elastic around each roll at the bottom of the alien. Now sew around the entire foot, catching the material on either side of the elastic, or tack down the elastic on either side of the foot to secure it in place. Wrap the elastics 1/2 inch around the rolls at the bottom. Measure it and adjust accordingly. This time around, I'm taking the easy way out and anchoring the elastic to either side of the foot. And when you get it down a couple of times, go straight through the foot and anchor the other side. And tie it off. Repeat on the other foot. Now we need to tack down the body by the feet. And tie it off. Antennae are optional. While they become a familiar feature in science fiction, antennae are really a product of creative storytelling rather than scientific evidence. Do aliens really have antennae? I have no idea, but in fashion and across the galaxy, optional accessories are always in style. If you don't want antenna, tack down the rolls at the top center of the head with needle and thread. Cut a pipe cleaner 4.5 inches long. It may help to have them standing in the next few steps, so roll up a washcloth and wrap it around him. And clip it in place. Measure in 1/2 inch on each roll at the top center of the head and mark it. Use a craft knife or pointed scissors to poke a hole in the marks. Fold the pipe cleaner in half and go underneath the rolls and poke the ends through the holes. Make sure the antennae are even. Fold each antenna over a couple of times. You can sew the antenna in place, but they can still slip through. It's better to glue them in place with fabric glue. Split the rolls open at the top of the head and put some fabric glue on the top and bottom of the antenna. Press down so the head stays together. Split the rolls open at the top of the head. Put fabric glue down on the top and the bottom of the antenna. Press down to glue the rolls together. Cut ribbon or Chinese knotting cord 12 or 14 inches long and wrap it around the neck. Do a double knot. Turn them upside down and tie a bow. Now the tail end should face downward. Adjust the bow the way you want it and glue it down with fabric glue so it stays in place. Instructions. Glue on the eyes first and then the mouth and cheeks. Use oval or round googly eyes or cut them out from the alien eye pattern provided for free. Use regular felt or foam board or glittered felt or foam board. Cut the mouth out of Chinese knotting cord or yarn about 1 inch long. Here is the alien eye pattern, which is below the video. The eyes are the same size, just positioned differently. There are 2 sizes, so trim them if necessary. Various sizes of hearts, stars, and diamond shapes are also in the description box below the video. Cut out a strip of alien eyes. Gel glue stick on the back. Flip over the foam board to the paper back and glue them down with gel glue stick and then cut them out. After you cut them out, be sure to clean off your scissors. Instructions. If you're cutting out a lot of them and if they don't have paper backing, peel off the paper pattern. Put them in a container, glue side up, and cover the layers with waxed paper. Remember to use fabric glue to attach them, even if it is sticky back. Up next, alien details. Once your alien is finished, trim any snags in the terry cloth. Now stay tuned for information like alien dimensions and alien poem cards. Gray alien dimensions. With the antenna, 5 inches in height and 5 inches in width. Without the antenna, 4.5 inches in height and 5 inches in width. Alien poem card information. There are 3 different alien poem cards, and each card has 10 cards per page to print out in either color or black ink. It is best to use cardstock paper. Remember to adjust to heavy paper in the property settings.
A card for a sci-fi party or for an alien disclosure party. New start. What draws the world to gather near to honor those who've journeyed here, as if they've come to gently start a deeper rhythm in the heart.
Look for the card pattern links in the description box below the video. Alien disclosure. Across the sky a beacon glows, a quiet truth the whole world knows. A gray steps forward, calm and steady. Earth is learning, it is ready. If you're making a boo-boo alien, attach this card. If a boo-boo has you feeling crummy, tuck an ice cube in my tummy, hold it to your boo-boo tight, and very soon it will feel alright.
Tip. The manuscript of this video is in the description box below. It includes basic measurements, folding directions, and sewing steps for the washcloth project. Feel free to print it and use it as a reference when recreating the project at your own pace. To print, copy the text and paste it into a Word document. From a simple square to a heartfelt share, TerryGami crafts. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. For the holidays, you might also like to make my potpourri angels and my polar bears with cozy hats and scarves. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.